Welcome to the Lorain Public Library System's tutorial on Lynda.com. Lynda.com is a wonderful resource for older students, educators, professionals, and truly anyone interested in lifelong learning. Lynda.com provides online video tutorials that run the gamut from basic computer instruction such as Excel and email for researches on marketing strategy, resources for managers, for educators, and online learning platforms, and a variety of other subjects such as CAD, 3D printing, photography, and film. So today's tutorial is going to show you how to access Lynda.com for free through the Lorain Public Library's website, how to search and navigate courses, and how to begin instruction. So to get started, you will need to go to the Lorain Public Library's website, which is lorainpubliclibrary.org. Again, you're going to go to the library's homepage, which is lorainpubliclibrary.org. From our homepage, you're going to scroll down slightly until you see the red e-library button, and you're going to go ahead and double click on that. The e-library are all of our online resources that you can access for free with your library card, many of which you can access in the comfort of your own home. If for some reason you don't already have a library card with us, you can go ahead and click here and you'll be able to apply for a free e-card. Again, you do not need an e-card to access these resources. Your regular library card works fine, but if you don't have a regular library card, you can click here. So all of our resources are in alphabetical order, so we're going to scroll down to Lynda.com, which is right here. All of the tutorials in Lynda.com are created by industry experts, so this will provide a brief summary. They keep up to date with the latest software. The one thing I do want to caution you on is even though Lynda.com looks like a regular website, it's subscription based, so if you just go to Lynda.com, you would have to pay a subscription fee in order to access this resource. This is something that your tax dollars help support, so by going through the online platform through the Lorain Public Library, you're going to access it for free versus if you do it on your own. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to click on Lynda.com. You will need to log in with your library card number, which is the long serial on the back of your library card. You're going to enter that without any spaces, and then it's going to ask for your PIN number. Your PIN number is normally the last 4 digits of the phone number we have on your library account. If for some reason neither of these is working, you can certainly go to our homepage, lorainpubliclibrary.org, click on Contact Us, or click on the Ask a Librarian. Let us know what the issue is, and we'll work with you to resolve it. So I'm going to go ahead and enter my own information at this time. So now we're logged into Lynda.com. It will say hi and then your name, so it says hi Jennifer, so I know I'm logged in. I want to point out a few features on Lynda.com. The first is over here on the left is the continued watching. So this is your history. Whenever you start to watch a course, it will be saved into your history so that you can have easy access to continue to view it. Again, if you hover over any specific video, there is the little X, so you'll be able to delete it from your history. The other option are the My Playlists. So as you're searching for different videos, you can certainly add the tutorials to your playlist so that you can view them together. The playlist will also let you group multiple videos on the same topic. So for example, I have one, I'm going to scroll down, on 3D printing, and there's a lot of different information. So I already have 2 courses saved into my 3D printing playlist so that I know that when I finish the first course, I know that I already want to take a second course. So you're able to create your own playlist, but also on the main page, there's these popular learning paths. These are all playlists that have been curated by Lynda.com experts, and what they are, they revolve around a specific topic, such as become an IT security specialist. What they've done is, if that topic interests you, they've put together 10 courses that you can take that would cover the information, and it will also recommend the order that you take those courses in. So this is one thing that Lynda.com does, is they pre-format those for you, but they also allow you the option of you creating your own playlist. Down here, they also are always adding new content, so you can click on New to see any of the new courses that they've added. From there, it gives you the option to add to a playlist. You can also let them know that you're not interested as well. That helps them make recommendations. You can click on Most Popular. Most Popular will show you their most watched tutorials. recommended as you start to take or view different courses. They'll start to recommend other ones that they feel will be most beneficial to you. And then most popular at your organization are going to show you the clips that are most frequently viewed by anyone within your organization, in this case the Lorain Public Library System. So that's one way to start to access courses, but there's lots of other ways. Up top here you can see the library. So if I hover over the library, the curators at lynda.com went ahead and broke all of their tutorials into broad categories. So you have 3D animation, you have CAD, you have video, you have photography. So if you're interested in any of those, such as maybe photography, if I hover over this, it will show me the most popular topics in photography, such as cameras and gear, portraits, retouching. I can see all to see all of the specific topics. It will also break it down by software. So maybe I need to learn a specific software in order to improve on my photography skills. So it will show you the most common software tutorials that they have that relate to photography, such as iPhoto, Instagram, Photos for the OS X operating system. And then there's these learning paths. Again, learning paths are the playlist. So if you were interested in becoming a photographer, the learning path would have a set of curated courses that you can take. So it's going to involve multiple courses that cover a gamut of essential topics, and those have already been pre-formatted for you. So one way that you can explore is going to the library and again looking at those broad topics. You can certainly click on library, and once you click on library, it will give you a list of all of the subjects that lynda.com has videos on. So if I was interested in acoustics, I can see that there's 2 topics on acoustics. If I was interested in maybe creating blogs, they have 33 specific courses to blog. So you can kind of scroll through here as well. Now, one of the most popular ways to search is just using a keyword search option, which is up here as well. So one of the most frequently requested topics at the library is Excel. So I'm going to go ahead and search for Excel. And again, as I'm searching, it's going to start to self-populate some different kind of search features. So I'm going to keep it very broad. And this is a good time to kind of plug that once we reopen the Lorain Public Library System, you can call your local branch and actually schedule a one-on-one tech help appointment for a lot of the basic computer skills. But sometimes once you've met with us, you've kind of gone beyond our expertise. This is one of the resources that we may recommend or even may use with you if we're learning a very specific skill. So as you can see, when I search for Excel, there's more than 6,873 results. So that's a lot of information that we can look at. Over here on the left, there's ways that we can kind of help to call through all of those results. So we can look at skill level. So if it's something that we want as a beginner or intermediate or advanced, so that might be something. Most of the time I'm helping someone who's a beginner, so I'm going to go ahead and click on that. It'll also give you the duration or the length of the video so that we can see. And there's also subjects, so maybe it's business or spreadsheet or home or small office. Maybe there's student tools that you need to use. In my case, I want to look to see what they have for home and small office. So again, this is just another way that we can go ahead and call through the results to find our best match. Now this is a little bit more of a manageable number where I have 401 results. So I'm able to kind of look at an overview of the courses to see what best suits my needs. For the course, I'm going to see the title. I'm going to see the instructor. It's going to kind of give me an overview of what's included. This will show me that the length of time. So this entire course is 2 hours and 8 minutes. It's meant for a beginner. It will show me the total number of views, and in this case, there's other related courses. So once I've taken this course, if there's other things I'm interested in, I can go ahead and see those other related courses as well. Again, maybe, I didn't mean to click on that, so I'm going to go ahead and go back. Maybe I don't want to watch this right now, but I could create a playlist. So if I come over here to the little plus sign and I click on playlist, I already created one for Excel, but I could start a new playlist In this case, I'm going to add it to my Excel playlist. That way it'll be there for my next visit. So had I gone out and I was still interested, I could certainly come up to my name, and this is going to show me my profile. This is going to show me any of those playlists I created, my history, my recommendations, certificates. So a lot of these courses, once you finish watching it in its entirety, you can get a certificate that you can show to your employer, clients. There's also bookmarks, so if you are watching a specific video, you can bookmark where you left off so that when you return to it, you are starting at that previous stopping point. So in this case, I'm going to go to my playlist, and I have one for 3D printing, and then I have the one for Excel that I could go into. So let's go to this Excel 2019 Essential Training, because that seemed like a very broad topic that I was interested in. Okay, so now that I've brought up that tutorial, you'll be able to see that there's an overview. It will talk a little bit about the author. I can also click on the instructor's name, which is a link, and it will provide me a list of all of the other tutorials they've uploaded to lynda.com. It will provide me with some information about the specific video, and it will include the types of topics. So explain the benefits of using Excel to create and manage spreadsheet, recall, appropriate action for activating shortcut menus, and you can kind of see that information. Again, it will tell me that this is the skill set, so this is a beginner, the amount of time that this video takes, and then I can see all of the subject headings below and the software that it involves. Now, one of the benefits, at least in my opinion, about lynda.com is it really breaks everything down into manageable chunks. So this entire course is over 2 hours, so you might not have 2 hours to devote at any specific time, but it actually breaks down the course into very manageable, brief tutorials. This allows you, even if you have only 10-15 minutes, to watch several of these tutorials so that you can have nice stopping and starting points. The other thing too is that you can kind of go ahead and scroll through this. So maybe getting started with Excel, I have experience. I know how to use my toolbar. I know how to use the Excel help. So I could actually skip down into the data entering and go ahead and click on that specific one to get it started. So I'm going to pause that for now. As you can see, once we start a video, it brings up the transcript. So whenever you're listening to it, you'll actually be able to read along too. As the presenter is speaking, it will kind of highlight exactly where you are. There is the option for view offline, so you're able to download this video so that you can view it later without internet access. And then some instructors create exercise files. So exercise files are different exercises, activities that they've provided learning opportunities to you so that you can practice the skills on your own. The other thing that obviously you can do is you can adjust the volume over here. You can also adjust the playback speed. So 1 is the default, but you can make it go a little bit slower, or you could even speed it up a little bit faster if you wanted to. You can view the closed captionings and view it in full screen as well. There's also the notebook. So if you want, as you're listening along, you can create your own notes. Going back to the content page, it makes it really easy to start and stop. So I can simply just click on this little bookmark. That has allowed me to bookmark that page. So if I were to exit and come back later, it will pick up exactly where I left off. So I'm going to show you how that works. Say I went ahead and I exited. So I'm just going to click on lynda.com to go to my homepage. And I'm going into this, the next day or a week later. I can come over to my account and I can go to my bookmarks. You can see I have 3 different bookmarks at this particular time. So the video, and it will show me when I last logged in case it's been several days. So I was looking at exploring data entry, editing, and autofill. If I go ahead and click on that, it's going to, if I hit play,
data entry is one of the most
bring me back. So it's going to bring me back to that exact video. So that way I'm not losing time, searching for where I left off. So I hope this has provided some basic information on how to access lynda.com and how to search for and find relevant tutorials. I invite you all to come back to the Lorain Public Library website. Have a great day.